Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court and then cover High Courts and other lower courts. If you like our content, please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Supreme Court today told the central government to take proactive steps with FIFA to ensure that India can get to host the Under-17 Women's World Cup under the suspension of the All India Football Federation, that is the AIFF, is lifted. A bench comprising Justices D.Y. Chandrachud, A.S. Bopana and J.V. Pardiwala adjourned the hearing in the matter related to AIFF as per the Solicitor General's request in view of the active discussions between the Government of India and FIFA to resolve the issue. Saying that some breaking of ice has taken place, the Solicitor General today requested the Supreme Court to defer the hearing till next Monday to await the outcome of the discussions. SG Tushar Mehta further informed that the Committee of Administrators, as appointed by the Supreme Court, has also played a constructive role in the discussions with the FIFA officials. The Supreme Court today, while considering a plea seeking directions to the Election Commission of India to not permit political parties to promise freebies during election campaigns, orally opined that the issues raised in the matter were getting increasingly complicated. The matter was listed before the bench of Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices J.K. Maheshwari and Hema Kohli. The plea has been filed by former BJP spokesperson Ashwini Upadhyay, and political parties like AIFF, Congress and DMK have sought to intervene in the matter. During the proceedings today, the Chief Justice of India asked whether promise of free education, free drinking water, minimum essential units of power can be described as freebies. The matter is slated to be heard again next week. Senior Advocate Dushyant Dave today raised an issue with the working of the Supreme Court registry before the Chief Justice of India after an item which was listed got deleted. While holding back from making any remarks, the CJI said, and I quote, "There are a lot of issues which I want to flag, but I don't want to observe anything before demitting office. But I will speak about all of this in my farewell speech, so please wait," CJI remarked. The Chief Justice of India is set to demit office on 26th August this year. The development ensued when Dave, a two-time president of the Supreme Court Bar Association, expressed his grievance about how listed matters often get deleted from the cause list at the very last moment, causing hardship to the councils. The Supreme Court has issued notice in a petition seeking directions to the central government to permit citizens residing outside India to exercise their franchise under Section 20A of the Representation of the People Act 1950 from their place of residence or employment. The petition has thus asked for alternative options to be provided to citizens residing outside India for exercising their right to vote without insisting on their physical presence in their respective polling stations in India on the date of the polling. The matter was listed before the bench comprising Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices J.K. Maheshwari and Hema Kohli. In a judgment having far-reaching impact on commercial litigations, the Supreme Court today declared that Section 12A of the Commercial Courts Act, which mandates pre-institution mediation, is mandatory, and that suits which are filed violating this mandate are liable to be rejected at the threshold under Order 7, Rule 11 of the Code of Civil Procedure. A bench comprising Justices K.M. Joseph and Rishikesh Roy, however, made this declaration effective from August 22nd. The Supreme Court has granted liberty to 82-year-old Telugu poet Varavara Rao, facing accusations under the UAPA in the Bhima Koregaon case over alleged links with Maoists, to approach the special NIA court at Mumbai seeking permission to go to his native place, Hyderabad, for cataract surgery. Asking Rao to make such an application within 2 weeks, the court directed the trial court to make a decision within 3 weeks of filing of the same. clarifying that it has not expressed anything on the merits of the plea a bench led by Justice U.U. Lalit disposed of Rao's petition with these directions. The Supreme Court has stayed proceedings before the Jharkhand High Court on PILs filed against Chief Minister Hemant Soren alleging money laundering through shell companies and obtaining a mining lease while he was still in power. A bench comprising Justices U.U. Lalit, Ravinder Bhatt and Sudhanshu Dhulia was considering the petitions moved by the Jharkhand state government and CM Soren challenging the High Court's order which accepted maintainability of the PIL seeking probe against him. While staying the High Court proceedings, the bench also reserved its judgment in the matter. While granting anticipatory bail to writer and social activist Civik Chandran in a sexual harassment case, a district sessions court in Kerala observed that the offence under section 354A of the Indian Penal Code that criminalizes outraging of a woman's modesty would prima facie not be attracted if the complainant was wearing sexually provocative dresses. Referring to the photographs of the woman attached along with the bail application, Sessions Court Judge S. Krishna Kumar noted in the order, and I quote, "The photographs produced along with the bail application by the accused would reveal that the de facto complainant herself is exposing to dresses which are having some sexual provocative one. So section 354A will not prima facie stand against the accused." The Madras High Court today ordered to conduct a fresh General Council meeting of the AIADMK party. The High Court also ordered the status quo ante as existed on June 23rd before the General Council meeting took place on July 11th. The court observed that only the coordinator and the joint coordinator had the powers to convene the General Council. Thus, the court in effect cancelled the General Council meeting held on July 11th, and as a result, the election of Palani Swamy as the interim General Secretary of the party. The bench of Justice G. Jayachandran thus allowed a plea moved by former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam, challenging his expulsion from the party and the General Council meeting of the AIADMK party that was conducted on July 11th. The Delhi High Court today told Baba Ramdev that while he is welcome to have followers and people who believe in what he says, however, the public at large must not be misled by making statements against allopathy. The court also asked the yoga guru to refrain from saying anything more than what was official while speaking in favor of Patanjali's product Coronal. Expressing concern over the interest of public at large, Justice Anup J. Bhamwani further opined that the good name and reputation of Ayurveda must not be destroyed in any manner. The court was hearing the suit moved by various doctors' associations alleging that Baba Ramdev was causing misrepresentation to the public at large by spreading misinformation, promoting people to not get hospitalized by saying that allopathy was responsible for COVID-19 deaths. The Delhi High Court today called for sensitization and advertisement of district special cells constituted in the city for providing protection to the interfaith married couples, observing that it was the need of the hour to do so. Justice Jasmeet Singh was dealing with a plea filed by NGO Dhanak of Humanity, which was approached by an interfaith couple seeking shelter in a safe house. The couple claimed that they were facing threat from their respective families and alleged that they were facing difficulty in getting a rental accommodation in the city. The couple had married in March last year under the Special Marriage Act against the wishes of their parents. The Madras High Court today reserved order on a plea filed by a group of private medical colleges challenging the fee fixation by the National Medical Council with respect to 50% of their seats. The bench of Chief Justice Munishwar Nath Bhandari and Justice N. Mala inquired how the council could charge more fees from 50% students and less from the other 50%. It also asked how the system would work if the colleges were not able to fill the remaining 50% seats in the high fees category. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates. See you tomorrow.